How's it going, everyone? Creeper Craft Guy here, and welcome back to the next episode of Fakemon. I told you guys I wasn't giving up on this series, and I kept my word. But today I wanted to talk about something else as well. I am currently in the month of October, and Halloween is right around the corner. And Halloween is one of my favourite holidays. I never go trick-or-treating, and to be fair, I kind of enjoy it that way. I'm not really a big fan of trick-or-treating. I went once last year, but that was it. So, anyway, but basically what's happening is me and my friends have some big things planned for Halloween this year. I have one personally for myself, and my friends and I are going to work together to create one as well. The video that we're going to put up on my channel is going to feature me and my friends Porcelain Man, Jabberwock the Lemur, and Callum, who is going to get a YouTube channel soon, but he hasn't really decided all the details yet. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to the Pokemon today. And in this episode, we may actually be able to talk about my favourite Pokemon in this entire Pokédex. So anyway, let's get started. So the very first Pokemon we have today is a Fairy Dark type, and I named it Scary, as in like Scary Fairy, alright? The Prankster Pokemon. This Pokemon is quite similar to Banette in a sense that it's like it's a doll that no one wanted to play with. But the thing is, Banette is a discarded doll, and this is basically just a doll who was left on the shelves of the store and like never wanted to be played with. And then Scary evolves into Unfairy, which, and if you look here, it's got drool coming out of its mouth. That's not drool, by the way. That's some kind of really strange liquid, but it's not drool, I can assure you. Anyway. Now we move on to one of my favourite... Okay, let me explain, alright? One type combination that I want in the Pokemon games more than ever is Grass Fire. I think it would do really well, and he is my own idea for a Grass Fire type. This is Flamber Stump. Now, Flamber is French for blaze, and Stump, obviously, is the second part of its name. And it's the result of a forest fire caused by a power plant. And Flamber Stump evolves into Burning an Arbor, which is French for tree. Another thing that's scary, but it's not a ghost type. And people fear it because it's known to start forest fires, but it's actually quite gentle at heart. And then here's my favourite Pokemon in the entire Pokédex. Until I made this Pokemon, I never realised how badly I wanted a fire and ice type. I never realised how well it worked, but this is quite a hard Pokemon to pronounce the name of. Its name is comprised of Chill, Chihuahua, and Warm, so it's pronounced Chillwawam. It's really hard to pronounce, but... Like a Chihuahua, they tend to, like, shiver, because they're very timid. And it can freeze or burn the enemy. And Chihuahua evolves into Fireina, or Firehina, Fire and Hyena, Fire, Hilo, which is, like fire or flame in another language, and Hyena. And basically, like, its main use of attack is a freeze Thor effect, like where it will freeze its target and then shoot it with a fire attack. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this episode, so... I am quite proud of myself in most of these Pokemon, but maybe in the next episode we will go over a Pokemon that I don't like as much. A Pokemon I'm not really that proud of, so... I will see you all later.